Hello and welcome back to another Out of Planet Miner video. This is Demon Ace, and today I wanted to share with y'all the concept of ARKing. This is a late game concept, but it does apply to all stages of the game, and is something you should be familiar with, even if it may not be beneficial for early galaxies. It's an important concept to know. So this morning I started off with 200 of the big Q cash, that is quintillion, 200 quintillion cash, and I was rank 11 in the tournament here. And today I've climbed all the way up to rank 7 with 52 sextillion, that's a small s. And how did I do that? Well, I have been crafting a lot of these subspace relays. We can see here, this galaxy I have crafted 597, which brings us to 7 sextillion. The advanced robots is only 1, so 8s right there, and I'm currently at 52. How did I get there? Mainly through ARKing. I was fortunate enough to have a pretty slow, easy day where I could come back to the phone every 6 minutes and collect an ARK reward. And the way that these work, these are the little ads that pop up. If we go to the shop here, the remove ads feature, this orange play button, whenever these pop up, which if you have the package, the remove ads package, should be every 6 minutes, and you can set your timer to it, because that's what I've done today. Although I have noticed there are a few times where it ends up being 7 or 8 minutes between each one. Excuse me. In which case I reset the app and let it sit for 6 to 10 minutes, open it back up, and it should be back on schedule. If you don't have the remove ads package, I'm not sure what the timer is on that, but I do know with it, every 6 minutes, and I should have one popping up here soon. So every 6 minutes you get the ARK reward, the ad reward, and you can either get 5 dark matter, which is nice. With doing this today, I've gotten about 150 dark matter, which, I mean, nothing to scoff at for sure. Or you get a cash reward. And the amount of cash that you receive from the ARK is based on 2 different factors. The first one being your total galaxy value, which you can see at the top here. This up here, my total galaxy value is 52.88s, and the other factor is the cash on hand, and you see the ad reward just popped up right there, the ARK reward. The other factor is the cash on hand, 52.55s. So let's click on this and see if we get some cash. There we go, 2.5s. And we can see that my subspace relay is only worth 11.8Q. Advanced robots worth 193Q, so that was effectively worth about 10, 15 advanced robots, or roughly 200 subspace relays, something like that. So ARK rewards late game are definitely the best way to get cash quickly. Every 6 minutes you're getting that much cash, and it's percentage based. I'll go over that in a second. But yeah, the best way to make cash. Early on, roughly around the trillions. I need to turn those off while I'm making these videos. Early around the trillions, you're not going to notice it too much of a difference, but definitely beneficial. And while it is a late game concept, once again, it's important to know about when you get to this point, so you can start climbing up in your tournaments and maintain your rank. This guy in rank 8 has been doing the same thing I have, and if I don't stay on top of it, by tomorrow morning he will overtake me. So I'm going to keep doing this for another few hours before I go to bed, and hopefully maintain my rank 7 spot. So the percentages, how does it work? It's based on your galaxy value versus your cash on hand. And the gist of it is, if your cash on hand is less than 50%, I think it's actually 48%, but we're just going to say 50% of your Galaxy value. So if I only had 22 S cash on hand, which is the top number, versus my 55S Galaxy value, I would not be getting near as much cash from the ARK. It comes down to, if you have less than 50% cash on hand, the ARK reward gives you 2.3, I think it was 2.3% of your Galaxy value, which is still decent. But if you have over 50% of your cash on hand as Galaxy value, 50% of your Galaxy value is cash on hand. That's what it is. If you have over 50%, it starts to actually calculate your reward based on your cash on hand, and the percentage goes up to 4.75%. So our last reward there, we were at 52S, 52.5, and we got 2.5S. That's 4.75% of our cash on hand. Later on, I don't want to do it just yet, but later on I'll show the difference between doing a ARK with as much cash on hand as I can get, and then spending all that cash to show the difference, which is a 2% difference, but the higher in value you go, that 2% really starts to add up. So that is the ARK concept. Once again, a late game concept, but a very important one to know about and something to prep for when in your tournaments. I would say if you can comfortably craft a subspace relay and get your VPS up and working, as well as the debris scanner, that is the point where you start making sure that you have enough cash on hand for those ARK rewards to start to mounting. Again, I started off this morning, which was about 14 hours ago, with 200Q, and now I'm up to 55S. There's no way I could have gotten that through crafting or mining or any other means. Crafting certainly helps. The more I can get, the more ARK reward I get, but ARKing is the best way to get cash. So what we're going to do is tomorrow morning when this tournament ends, I will do another example of an ARK reward with my full cash on hand, spend all the money, and then show the difference of an ARK reward with less than 50% of the Galaxy value as cash on hand. See you guys on that part. Alright, it's now the next morning. We clicked the hell out of the add button overnight, and I think we've secured our spot at rank 7. That guy, he pressed the add button valiantly, but I don't think he's going to have enough time to keep pressing it and surpass me. So now I just wanted to show y'all the difference between having cash on hand and not when it comes to this reward. So at roughly a 5% cash value from the ad reward based on our cash on hand, we should be getting, that'd be, 100S is about 5% or 4.75. 200 would be 9 to 10, so we should be getting 11-ish S. 12.54. Perfect. Alright, and so now we just need to spend a lot of money and wait for the next reward, and I'll show y'all what that one looks like. See you in a minute. Okay, and what should hopefully be the last ARK of this tournament should be roughly half of the last one we got, which was 12.5S. This one should be worth roughly 6, maybe a little less. Let's see. 6, there we go. So quite a big difference in the grand scheme of things, your cash on hand versus your Galaxy value when it comes to ARK rewards. This is the in-game strategy to do well in your tournaments. I hope this video helped. This is an important concept to know. Next video, I think I'm going to be touching on the topic of a VPS planet, how to set it up and what you're looking for. And we are very close to hitting our, a decent point where we can do a little shopping spree video with, DM recruiting and mothership room upgrading. Probably one more tournament in the bag, and I can make a shopping spree video. So I got some other video ideas coming up. If this helps, please leave a comment in the comment section. Also, if you have any other tips, anything I missed, any other ideas for videos you want me to cover, do appreciate all the support. I have been enjoying the game and will be continuing to do so. I've got Warcraft. I'm still playing it. I'll make another video on that soon. So yeah, plenty of stuff coming up. And thank you all very much for watching and supporting the channel. Let me know if there's anything else, any other type of video I can make for you. So have a good day.